Good morning, friends. Today is 16 December, Friday. Now I am going to start 15 breaking news of the day. Let's start the news. Subsidy other expenses of railway too high, says Vaishnav. Hints concessions to senior citizens not now. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav on Wednesday hinted that the concession given to the senior citizen in the railways may not be restored as of now, as he said that Rs 59,000 crore subsidy for the passenger services were given last year, and pension and salary bills of the public transporter are very high. Vaishnav was responding to a question by independent Member of Parliament from Maharashtra Navneet Rana in Lok Sabha on when the concessions given to the senior citizen in train travel will be restored. It has been suspended since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Arjun Tendulkar emulates Sachin, hits century on first-class debut. Arjun Tendulkar, the son of Sachin Tendulkar, scored a century on his debut in his first-class cricket on Wednesday, just as his Indian batting legend father had done 34 years ago. Playing for Goa, Arjun, 23, reached his total of 177 deliveries on the second day of the four-day match against Rajasthan in India domestic Ranji Trophy competition. 2 dozen young Iranians risk being hanged to death over protest. A doctor, rap artist, and a footballer are among around 2 dozen Iranians who risk being hanged as Tehran uses capital punishment as an intimidation tactic to quell protests. Rights groups say the executions in the past week of Mohsen Sekkari and Majid Reza Rahnabad, both 23, and the first people put to death over the protest, sparked on October, especially as Rahnabad was hanged from a crane in public rather than in prison. Rajya Sabha okays bill to include Gond community in ST category in parts of UP. The Rajya Sabha on Wednesday passed a bill that seeks to include the Gond community in the scheduled tribes category in parts of Uttar Pradesh. The Rajya Sabha passed by a voice vote the Constitution, Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Order Second Amendment Bill 2022 with some amendments. The bill was introduced by Tribal Affairs Minister Arjun Munda on Tuesday. 9 states have withdrawn general consent to CBI. 9 states, including Telangana and Meghalaya, have withdrawn general consent given to the Central Bureau of Investigation for probing certain offences, Union Minister Jitendra Singh said on Wednesday. As per Section 6 of the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act 1946, the CBI needs consent from the respective state governments to conduct investigations in their jurisdiction, he said in reply to a written question in Lok Sabha. 719 national highway projects facing delays. 438 may be completed in current fiscal. As many as 719 national highway projects are facing delays and 438 projects of these are likely to be completed in the ongoing fiscal. Parliament was informed on Wednesday. As many as 268 projects are facing delays of less than a year, Road Transport and Highway Minister Nitin Gadkari informed the Rajya Sabha. Massive US storm brings tornadoes to South blizzard threat. A massive storm blowing across the country Tuesday spotted several tornadoes that wrecked buildings and injured a handful of people in Oklahoma and Texas, left 2 people missing in Louisiana and so much of the central United States bracing for blizzard-like dawn conditions. China says tracking COVID cases now impossible as infections soar. China's top health body said Wednesday the true scale of coronavirus infections in the country is now impossible to track, with officials warning cases are rising rapidly in Beijing after the government abruptly abandoned its zero-COVID policy last week. After nearly 3 years of attempting to stamp out the virus, the sudden end of mass testing and quarantines had led to a corresponding drop in officially reported infections, which hit an all-time high only last month. DGCA team takes stock of Rourkela airport work. Amid uncertainty over restoration of commercial flights from Rourkela, a team of the Directorate General of Civil Aviation on Wednesday inspected the upgraded airport of Steel Authority of India. Here for a conversion of ARC-2B license to ARC-2C, the team comprised DGCA Deputy Director Manish Thakur, Assistant Director Kunja Bihari Arya, General Manager Air Traffic R.S. Lahuria. Odisha school locked by parents demanding appointment of teachers. Demanding appointment of more teachers, parents locked the main gate of Similta Upper Primary School at Lualang Panchayat in Deogarh's Riamal block on Wednesday. At least 70 students are enrolled in classes 1 to 7 in the school. However, 3 teachers and the cluster resource center coordinator are taking classes of the students. Shortage of teachers has not only affected the timely conduct of classes but also quality of education in the school, alleged the parents. G20 finance may discusses global economy, crypto and climate. The first G20 finance and central bank deputies meeting held in Bangalore saw broad support on the proposed priorities of India's G20 finance track agenda for 2023. Said Ajay said, Secretary Department of Economic Affairs, the discussions on Wednesday focused on issues relating to the global economy and risk, strengthening multilateral development banks, managing global debt vulnerabilities, financing climate action and sustainable development goals, and building resilient, inclusive and sustainable cities, he said. APSCCM backs award for energy conservation. Andhra Pradesh State Energy Conservation Mission, a state-designated agency of AP, has proved its mettle at the national level. The APSCCM has won the first prize in the National Energy Conservation Awards in the SDS sector, surpassing states like Bihar, Jharkhand, New Delhi, Chhattisgarh, and Punjab in Group 2. With the national award, the APCCM has now bagged a total of 5 energy conservation awards in the last 5 years. ADB keeps India's GDP growth unchanged at 7%. Asian Development Bank (ADB) has kept its outlook for India's economic growth unchanged at 7% for the current fiscal year, while forecasting a weaker than previously expected pace for developing Asia. ADB's 7% growth projection for fiscal 2022-23, April 2022 to March 2023, unchanged from its September forecast, compares to 8.7% GDP growth in 2021 to 22. Lionel Messi says final will be his last World Cup game for Argentina. Argentina great Lionel Messi has confirmed that Sunday's final in Qatar, when La Albiceleste takes on either France or Morocco, will be his last World Cup game. I am very happy for finishing my journey in World Cups in a final. To play the last game in a final, that is really very gratifying, the 35-year-old told Argentina media outlet. Ban for Bangladesh vs India. Pujara misses out on a century as India ends day 1 at 278 at the loss of 6 wickets. Cheteshwar Pujara injected a fresh lease of life into his uncertain international future with a dogged 90, while Shreyas Iyer enjoyed a reprieve to remain unbeaten on 82 in India's underwhelming opening day score of 278 at the loss of 6 wickets against Bangladesh in the first test. Pujara missed out on a test 100 as he was bowled neck and crop by a beauty from left-hand spinner Taijul Islam, but not before seeing India out of danger with a 149-run fifth wicket stand with Iyer. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.